Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
I'm home, honey.
Hi everyone and good morning. Well, today I am headed back to the musician's house. This time not to look for any kind of treasures or to dig out the house itself, but to check in on it because the owner of the home has been doing some renovations and doing some cleaning, and we're going to go see how it looks. So follow along on today's adventure while we revisit the musician's house and see how the renos are going. Well, I haven't been here in quite some time. It's been months. Let's see what they've been up to. This brings back all kinds of memories of parking here and working hard and sharing pizza with Hans and Zenobia. Wow. Okay, they have been busy. Actually see the front of the house now. The trees in the front are gone. There was these massive trees that you couldn't even see what the front of the house looked like. That's gonna let a lot of light in and also prevent their gutters from getting clogged up. I can see the gutters are still pretty full of pine cones. Squirrels must be mad about that. They're gonna have to go pack their pine cones somewhere else. But man, what a big difference already. The front of the house is looking good. I see some plastic wrap up on the windows. So we'll have to, I'm just waiting for him to show up and then we'll go inside.
Go for it.
Well, it's been a long time since I dragged the Cadillac out of that garage. It sure would have been a lot easier to pull it out with all the stuff out of the way. But the backyard too, they've been busy chopping and cleaning, clearing out a lot of the big trees that were here. There was all sorts of stuff piled up around the tree that was here. And I can see it's kind of piled up around the corner there. A part of me still wonders in spring if a person starts clearing this yard out, if you're gonna find maybe like a bunker in the ground, because we did find those instructions for building your own bomb shelter. And it kind of makes you wonder when you see, like, you know, bits of pipe and stuff, was there some construction back here? But hard to say. But there's the garage that started it all. The garage that I found out there's a Cadillac in, and Betty Joan and I sat at the little table that was sitting here and we signed the bill of sale. And I remember her saying that she had lots of old clothes she wanted to sell, but she couldn't have me in because she had to tidy up, and now I know why. But the house is definitely looking a lot more open. Okay, let's go around to the front and see how the inside looks. So inside, we can see the walls have all been painted, and boy, is it looking good. They painted the walls a color called natural gray, which actually looks pretty darn nice with the hardwood floors. It looks like they've also repainted the white around the fireplace. It's looking really nice and crisp. To prep the surface, because it was an old oil paint and it was covered in nicotine, they had to completely wash all the walls with TSP, which is a really high quality cleaner that gets rid of all sorts of debris and issues. And then after that was able to prime it in an oil-based primer and then latex on top of that. So now from now on, whoever the future residents or owners of this home are, they can just paint with regular paint and not have to worry. But you can really see the condition the house was in. Underneath all of that clutter and all that debris, the house was actually in really good shape. Like, look at these floors and the baseboards. And one thing that I marveled at when I was in this house before is that nobody over all the years had painted the trim out. Like, a lot of times that's the first thing you see is that the original wood trim gets painted out, and then you have to remove decades of layers of paint and drips. But as a result of Madame Rack not really painting in 40 years, it probably is making this process go a lot faster. And my understanding is that the gentleman that owns the house decided to leave this sort of beautiful mid-century wallpaper as a centerpiece of the dining room, and as kind of a nod, a tip of the hat to Madame Rack and her styling. So it is really coming together nicely, I have to say. Now, I don't think that they've got into the kitchen too much, but look at this. If you recall what this kitchen looked like, the floor was really gross, tons of debris, and now it's all open. The gas stove has been removed. The walls are being prepped for paint, and there's going to be some new flooring going in. And the big surprise, oh look, they've been doing some drywalling going down to the basement. The floors are all ripped out. So this house is really getting a makeover. It looks like the original cabinetry is getting a fresh coat of paint, which it is pretty cool cabinets. And after they're painted, I imagine new countertops would go in. But what a remarkable difference already with the work that they've done. And the cool thing is, who's going to be doing the work on the interior here? Hans and Zenobia are going to come do the flooring, I believe in the next week or so after this is all painted out. So they may have some videos on their channel, but it's so nice to see this house coming back together. And of course, down the hallway, there's the bathroom. It's getting prepped and cleaned out. The old tile taken off. It's the cleanest I've ever seen this bathroom. I imagine at some point that toilet's going to get swapped out. But everything is looking much cleaner and brighter. We've got the office. Again, beautiful hardwoods. And I really like these mid-century sort of corner windows that they've done. That's a nice design feature that you don't see in many homes nowadays. But again, this really crisp, clean sort of gray finish. The house is starting to really take shape. The other thing I noticed about the bathroom is that that ceiling that was peeling, the peeling ceiling, I'm not trying to rhyme, but there you go. Sometimes you see ceiling that's let loose, and that's because of the humidity from having showers or baths in here, and it kind of gets underneath the paint and can draw it down. As you can see in some early homes like this, there's no bathroom fan, so people would generally just open the window a bit and let the steam out, but all that steam and humidity rising caused the paint to peel, so it wasn't really much cause for alarm, and it's an easy fix. We faced this when we did the Potter's House series, and it was easy to repair, and they got it all fixed up here too. So looking good. And this looks like a slightly different color that they've chosen for this room, or maybe it hasn't been painted yet, but it looks like it's really, oh no, it's been painted. White ceiling and sort of a grayish green color for the walls. I'm sure against the white of the trim that they're painting it up, it's gonna look great. Headed up the stairs. And there's these are what the walls look like. So you can kind of see the stains and the debris and the nicotine and stuff. So they're cleaning, they're patching. The upstairs bathroom, well, the sink and toilet are completely removed out of here for now while they're doing the work. The floor is stripped out. And are you taking the linoleum out of the, well, I guess I'll find out if they're taking the linoleum out of the upstairs here. Oh, they're, okay. Some spraying and painting going on. This was the room that was piled with all the clothes and all the many, many pairs of shoes. And, you know, the secret room. And now the secret room, which is not so secret, has been completely painted. And that's the door over there. So everything is really starting to feel much cleaner. It's going to be a home again. It's so exciting to see that this is going to be a livable house before too long. Wow. Busy cleaning and painting. What a difference already. And you can see out into the backyard. You couldn't see out before because there was trees. It's actually a good sized yard. And I see a squirrel. He's wondering he's like, where did my house go? There's the squirrels that probably caused a lot of that damage. Well, this is squirrel central around here. Probably some neighboring house is wondering where all the squirrels came from when they moved into their tree. Okay, lights on, into the basement. Let's see how things are looking downstairs. Okay, well, most of this looks about how it looked before. Oh, I've got the old washing machine is gone. They pulled some of the doors from upstairs down here. Well, it's definitely looking, I mean, we left it pretty clean when we left, so to me it looks very similar. But, you know, you can see that there's been some progress made in terms of some extra cleaning and getting stuff taken care of. I never noticed that electrical box actually looks fairly new. So there is I don't know if they just did that or if that's... Did you guys, they just put the, oh, okay. Well, that's a big difference. There's a brand new electrical panel. Well, that is something important for a house like this, because those old electrical panels can sometimes be fire hazards. And having your panel upgraded, as much as it's kind of expensive, is a big bonus when you're reselling your house. When you say brand new electrical panel, that just basically makes everybody feel very confident in buying a property. So that was a really great investment on behalf of the homeowner. Of course, the hot water tank isn't all that old. The furnace is ancient, but it's working great. It's probably, this furnace will probably outlast all of us. It has outlasted many of us. You know, it's still going. But yeah, some big improvements with the electrical, it looks like. So that's it, a little bit of an update. The house is actively being worked on right now. You can actually see what it looks like. It's a cute little mid-century home that I'm sure is gonna make a wonderful property for someone once they're all done with the renovations. So stay tuned. This was just kind of a little short update today, but hopefully I'll have a chance to come back and see it once it's all done too. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.